I recently surpassed 50,000 subscribers. And in this upload, I'm going to share with you how much YouTube actually pays me. You see, as a result of YouTube, I'm currently fortunate enough to have my very own workshop. Though this obviously didn't just happen overnight, and so to get an appreciation as what it can potentially take to get to 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to share with you a brief history of Bikes of Rye. It all began when I purchased this Triumph Street 77765 RS. At the time, I thought it'd be fun to share my journey of ownership, essentially what it was like to live with this bike. And I started to gain a small following. I actually managed to break through the 1,000 subscriber milestone after about a year. This then led me on to the likes of providing motorcycle reviews and various other bike related content on the channel. I did that for a couple of years, though the thing is, I didn't exactly find it that rewarding. And then I got this strong desire and urge to rebuild a motorcycle. So I randomly purchased this crash damaged Honda Blackbird with the plan to rebuild it. Though when I bought the bike, I had no workshop or any experience rebuilding motorcycles. And with zero knowledge and against all the odds, I went on to rebuild that bike for my driveway. And then after 4 years on YouTube and 200 uploads later, here I am. And as a content creator, keeping inspired and staying informed is crucial. That's why I like to use Readle. Readle is a digital magazine subscription service that gives me unlimited access to thousands of magazines. With Readle, I can read up on the latest motorcycle trends, reviews and maintenance tips from top magazines like MCN or Classic Motorcycle Mechanics. Also, when it comes to the latest news, I like to keep up to date with the likes of The Guardian or The Independent. I mean, there are all sorts to choose from on here to tickle your interest. And equally, when my infamous girlfriend isn't busy helping me fix my bikes, she particularly likes to use the multi-profile account feature to read all the food, travel and fashion magazines on offer. And best of all, Readle is offering you 2 months for free and you can cancel it anytime. I'll leave links in the description below. Thank you, Readle. Now then, let's dive into those numbers and be sure to stick around until the end because I might have a little surprise. So for many of you that don't know, YouTube is not currently my full-time job. It's a side hustle, or let's call it a hobby of mine. Now I believe it is of common misconception that subscriber count is an indication of what you get paid. That is not the case. You could have 1 million subscribers, but if no one is watching your videos, then you're simply not getting paid. YouTube pay you based on the views that you receive, and the amount that they can pay you, well, that varies dramatically. YouTube call it CPM or cost per milli. Basically what you get paid per 1,000 views. As an example, on my latest upload, YouTube paid me on average £7.01p for every 1,000 views I received. Though on some of my older and popular review videos, I only received on average £2.61 for every 1,000 views. So this results in things like my least viewed video only achieving £3.42, whereas my most viewed video, well, this made a staggering £11,379.43p. So now you're wondering, what has YouTube paid me in total? Well, I started getting paid of August 2020, and so far I've generated almost 15 million views. For that amount of views, YouTube has paid me circa £35,000, which sounds a lot. Though when you divide that over the 4 years, it works out to be around £8,750 per year. That amount of money seems reasonable for what is a part-time job really. Last month I made £717, but this tells you half the story because what about the workshop costs? The cost of the bikes and the repairs? All the tools I require? The time invested in repairing these bikes in my spare time? The time it takes to edit the videos? Oh, and not forgetting, I gave a Honda Blackbird away to someone. For sure, given all of the expenses, I would certainly be losing money, at least when it comes to solely relying on YouTube ad revenue. This is where I currently have to rely on recent sponsored collaborations. Or more fortunately, this is where the likes of my Patron supporters come in. Their help allows me to keep this passion alive. And because they support me, my plan is to continue giving away selected project bikes that feature on this channel. This is my way of saying thanks. That's why, when this Honda Super Dream is complete, I'm going to give it away to one of my lucky Patreon supporters, who within the motorcycling YouTube space within the UK is offering that. Now then, what about that exciting surprise? So, as brilliant as this little workshop has been to me, right, because it was kind of a lifesaver, I couldn't continue to rebuild motorcycles from my driveway. That was ridiculous. This workshop gave me shelter, gave me privacy, it allowed me to continue producing content. And the thing is, I could then continue to learn and grow. However, as I am, I suppose, improving and I'm buying more tools, etc., I suppose I've kind of outgrown this unit. So, check out my new unit. Look at the size of this place. Absolutely incredible. Look at it. It's amazing. Look how far away I am, look. And the thing is, because this place is so vast, I mean, I could probably rebuild a ship. Like, I don't know, I could rebuild a Boeing 747 in this place. I've got to try and figure out where I'm going to put my motorcycle ramp. I know where I'm going to put my sandblaster. Come this way. So I've got a little office space. Let me just turn the lights on. So I can put my sandblaster in here, I can put my grinder, any other thing that's basically going to create a lot of dust and mess. So ideal. Come this way as well. I've got a little kitchenette. I mean, I can practically move in and just live here. I've got a dishwasher, I've got a fridge, I've got taps. All I need is a shower, I guess. So yes, very exciting times indeed. I suppose really I want to just summarise, and that is, Bikes of Rye is going to continue going places. Everything that I earn, I'm going to invest it back into this channel, because in the future, I'm going to be repairing anything and everything. I just want to continue to get better and hopefully give away as many bikes as I possibly can. That is the idea. As long as it pays for me to do this for fun, that is all that matters. YouTube is a very difficult place in 2024. You know, motorcycling is a real niche. It's not easy like it used to be on YouTube. You know, 10 years ago, it was a get rich quick scheme. Not anymore. So I hope my content continues to inspire others, because if a loser like me can achieve things like this, then so can you, because frankly, I'm a very small fry in the YouTube space. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one real soon. We're going places. Thanks for watching. See you later.